Lena was a 25-year-old teacher from a small town in England. She loved to write. She kept a journal and often wrote short stories and poems. Her grammar was perfect, and her vocabulary was impressive. Many people praised her writing skills. However, Lena had a problem. She could write English very well, but she could not speak it fluently. Lena had always been shy. In school, she avoided speaking in class. When teachers asked her questions, she gave very short answers. Her classmates teased her for being so quiet. This made Lena feel nervous about speaking in front of others. When Lena went to university, her confidence grew. She participated in group discussions and presentations. But she still felt uneasy when speaking English. She noticed that she often hesitated and struggled to find the right words. Her pronunciation was not always clear, and she worried about making mistakes. Because of this, Lena avoided conversations in English whenever possible. One day, Lena's friend Lucy invited her to a public speaking workshop. Lucy said, "Lena, you are so good at writing. You should learn to speak with confidence too. This workshop will help you." Lena hesitated. She said, "Lucy, I'm not sure. What if I make a fool of myself?" Lucy smiled and replied, "Everyone starts somewhere. The important thing is to try." Lena decided to attend the workshop. On the first day, she was very nervous. The room was filled with people who seemed confident and talkative. The trainer, Mr. Carter, greeted everyone warmly and said, "Welcome. This is a safe space. We are here to learn and grow together." Mr. Carter started the session with some breathing exercises. He explained, "When you are nervous, your body becomes tense. Deep breathing can help you relax." Next, he asked the participants to introduce themselves. Lena's heart raced as her turn approached. When it was her turn, she stood up and said, "Hello, my name is Lena. I am a teacher. I love to write stories." Her voice was shaky, but she managed to speak. Mr. Carter smiled and said, "Well done, Lena. That was a great start." Over the next few weeks, the workshop focused on different skills. They practiced pronunciation, learned to use body language, and worked on speaking clearly. Lena enjoyed the activities, but she still felt nervous about speaking in front of others. Mr. Carter gave the participants homework. He said, "To improve your speaking skills, practice speaking English every day. Talk to yourself in front of a mirror or record your voice." Lena took this advice seriously. She stood in front of her mirror and practiced speaking. She also recorded herself reading her favorite stories. At first, she felt silly, but she noticed small improvements in her confidence. Lena also started speaking English with her friends. Lucy encouraged her by saying, "Lena, don't worry about mistakes. The more you practice, the better you will become." One day, Lucy told Lena about an English club in their town. The club organized weekly meetings where members practiced speaking English. Lena decided to join. At her first meeting, Lena was nervous. The members were kind and supportive. They played language games, shared stories, and discussed various topics. Lena slowly became more comfortable speaking in front of the group. One day, the club organized a storytelling event. Lucy encouraged Lena to participate. Lena said, "I'm not sure. What if I forget my words?" Lucy replied, "You can do it, Lena. Your writing is amazing. Just share one of your stories." Lena agreed. She chose one of her favorite stories and practiced it many times. On the day of the event, she stood in front of the audience. Her hands trembled, but she took a deep breath and began to speak. As she told her story, she noticed that people were listening attentively. By the end, they clapped and cheered. Lena felt proud. She realized that she could speak English fluently if she practiced and believed in herself. After the storytelling event, Lena felt a newfound sense of confidence. She began volunteering to lead small discussions at the English club. She found that the more she spoke, the more natural it felt. Her hesitation decreased, and she started enjoying conversations in English. At school, Lena decided to use her experience to help her students. She started a small English-speaking group for shy learners. She told them, "I know how hard it can be to speak English. But together, we can improve." The group met twice a week. They practiced dialogues, shared experiences, and supported one another. Lena's students appreciated her patience and understanding. They felt inspired by her journey. Lena wanted to help others who faced the same problem. She wrote an article about her experience and shared some tips. Practice daily. Speak English every day, even if it's just for a few minutes. Use a mirror. Practice speaking in front of a mirror to improve confidence. Record yourself. Listen to your recordings to identify areas for improvement. Join a club. Find a group where you can practice speaking English with others. Be patient. Fluency takes time and effort. Don't be afraid of making mistakes. Learn from feedback. Ask friends or teachers to correct you gently. Watch and listen. Watch English videos or listen to podcasts to get used to natural speech patterns. Set goals. Start with small goals, like ordering food in English or greeting a stranger, and build from there. Lena's journey was not easy, but she learned that practice and determination could overcome fear. She continued to improve her speaking skills and even started giving workshops on public speaking. Her students admired her courage and looked up to her as a role model. Lena also began creating videos about her journey. She shared her struggles and tips on social media. People from around the world messaged her, thanking her for her honesty and advice. Lena's story showed them that it was okay to make mistakes and that fluency was achievable with persistence. One day, Lena received an invitation to speak at a local event about her journey. She stood on stage, looked at the audience, and said, "Years ago, I could barely speak a sentence in English without hesitation. Today, I am here to tell you that you can do it too. Believe in yourself and never stop trying." The audience gave her a standing ovation. Lena smiled, knowing that her hard work had paid off. Her story shows that writing and speaking are different skills, but with effort, anyone can master both. All it takes is a little practice, support, and belief in oneself.